You're experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. Welcome. Today we have with us Matt Capazzi, Nick Stevens. My mother is entering the room as we speak. And Greg Gorman. Also, Tucker is with us. Greg's little gray friend is also visiting. And we've got these things. These things. So if you updated, you also have the things that we have. All right, how is everybody today? Hi, Mom.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey.
Great, how are you?
Oh, very well. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for being the first to go. You brave soul.
Oh, your poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah. All right, guys, riveting stuff.
Oh, wait.
Thanks for sharing.
Sorry, I didn't know we had the floor.
No, it's my fault. I've never given you the floor before. It's unsettling.
It's the everyone but Kathryn Dunn show today.
Yeah, at this moment, yeah. All right, so let's just go into
I got something.
Oh, okay.
I got something. I'm sitting here and I'm watching this thing on the Casey Anthony thing.
Yeah.
You know, like one of these conspiracy theories. And, I know, Kathryn, you love these conspiracy things. That's all. It's like really freaky. I'd never seen it before because I wasn't there, as you already know.
So.
And it's like so weird.
What's the Casey Anthony conspiracy theory? Because I only heard it where she's the problem.
That one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's the problem. She killed the kid. Everybody knows that.
Well, I don't know. I'm watching this thing, and it's like, okay. And it's like on this discovery thing or whatever, investigation, something or other. And I'm like, okay, they're really proving or trying to prove that, like, she didn't. But the whole what happened to the kid is still like, are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. Circumstantial isn't everything. But to me, in that case, it's just, come on. She's such a liar. I don't trust her. She killed her kid. And Zanny, the nanny, like, stop it. She killed her kid. It doesn't make any sense otherwise.
Oh, no. She's on the my father raped me thing. What?
Oh, that. Yes, Nick.
Why do I care?
Good question. And now that
I've been thinking about
into...
you, Nick.
Segue.
I've been thinking about you.
All right, that was...
It's actually... What? Nothing. Go ahead.
No, what? It's actually what?
Nothing, because it's like I wasn't there, so I didn't get any of this. So I'm like watching it now, and I'm like, who buys this shit?
I don't know. But that was a great segue into this next bit, which is, are you aware and do you care? Where I ask you guys if you're aware of stuff and if you care about stuff. So the first one is, are you aware and do you care that Ryan Gosling and SNL star Mickey Day dress up as Beavis and Butthead for the Fall Guy premiere?
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was aware.
Did everybody see
it.
that SNL sketch where they played?
I saw something on Facebook, my source of news.
Yeah, it could have even been my Facebook. I feel like I'm your source of news sometimes. All right, 2 Alabama families welcomed babies named Johnny Cash and June Carter, both born April 10th in the same exact hospital. Isn't that crazy?
Are you the one that
bananas.
put stuff out there for me?
I think so. I think I'm your source of news. I might be like heavy.
You might be my source of news.
So are you aware?
I wasn't aware.
Do you care?
No.
I don't either.
No.
No, me neither.
No.
All right. Are you aware and do you care that the cherry blossoms are hitting peak bloom at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden?
I'm not aware, but I do care.
There you go. Me too.
I also
I'm going.
care.
It's nice.
I'll agree with my fellow panelists on this panel show of Panelinians.
Okay.
Panelinians.
Let's say the word panel one more time.
Fellow Panelinians, are you aware and do you care that the viral Chicago rat hole is no more?
I was not aware.
Are you aware that there was a viral Chicago rat hole?
No.
I was aware of this.
What is that?
So some sort of a rat, could have been a squirrel, but they called it a rat hole, got pushed into the cement and then kind of like decayed in a way that created an indentation of this animal, and it became really viral and people started like messing around with it and doing different things.
Yuck.
And now it doesn't exist. Oh, I mean like putting little memorials and all sorts of other stuff.
Wasn't aware.
All right. Do you care? I do.
I don't think so.
I thought the idea was cool. I had some friends in Chicago that took pictures of it, and the pictures were kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I also like that rat got, whatever they were, they got some fame, and I like that for that rat. Or squirrel. All right.
Done for a purpose.
What?
So are they starting a rat walk of fame now?
They should. They absolutely should. But not like by crushing
Die
them
out
to
of
death. Just
Chicago
their
in
little
time,
feet.
Matt.
Well, it could be like the Chicago Hall of Fame, where it's like holes, it's like Chicago gangster, like the 20s gangster, like a Tommy gun, or so, like holes of that of
Like,
Chicago stereotypes in the pavement.
Gangster governor, gangster governor, gangster governor.
I haven't played that game.
And then 90 Chicago Bulls. Oh, that's weird.
And other things
Mayor.
pressed
So
into
my question for everyone on the panel would be, if there was a rat hall of fame, I'm assuming these are all animated rats from cartoons and stuff, who would it consist of?
For me, Pizza Rat, the rats that diffuse actual landmines, and then like any rat that passed a psychological experiment and wasn't brain spliced after. Although we should honor the brain spliced ones after as well. But,
Yeah. The rats who figured out a way out of mazes.
Aw, those guys, the ones that are creating their own. Oh, and like all the rats from like Ratopia or Mousetopia. This like crazy experiment that they did at some point in actual history.
Oh, yeah, or it's like, that was like drugs or something. It's like, I forget. I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, they built
Like, it was supposed to be about addiction theory, right?
A what?
It is used in
was
addiction
hamsters.
theory.
It was
Something like
hamsters.
that.
Yeah.
I think it was the hamsters with the addiction thing for the cocaine or something, or mice.
Like if they gave rats with cocaine more productive things to do, they wouldn't do cocaine anymore. That's sort of the gist.
No, that wasn't it. They gave them one
They gave them
thing.
the choice between
They gave
food and
them
cocaine.
heroin. They gave them
Or-
heroin, and they gave them cocaine. And the ones that did the heroin would do it and take breaks every so often because they had to. And the ones that did the cocaine just did it until they died.
Jeez.
I think there was also a study where they gave them the choice between food and cocaine, and they always chose. I'm not sure, but and hi, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
I shouldn't be late, but I'm.
So all the cocaine rats also deserve a place in history. And I was actually talking about this place that was built as like a rat or mouse utopia to see like what would happen. And I don't know what there was like a whole experiment I don't know more about.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm thinking of, Kathryn. I think what I'm thinking was used in like addiction. The theory being that like if you were addicted to something but had more productive things to do, at least for the rats, that it could treat addiction. I think it's controversial for a number of reasons, but
interesting.
like the conclusion was controversial, like I think.
Yeah, I know it was controversial. I don't remember addiction being part of it, but it could have been, and I just forgot that part. And I was like, "Cool, they built a village for rats."
Well, I don't think the community would last that long because they would keep on telling on each other.
Aw, rats! All right, guys, are you aware and do you care that
Rats.
construction crews tore down an old high school building and an employee alerted them that something was engraved on one of the stones, which said A.D. 1920. So, just in the nick of time, they were able to save it, and a 104-year-old time capsule was salvaged during this demolition project. Are you aware and do you care? We've got Elaine over
that's
here.
cool.
No, but it's cool.
I wasn't aware, but definitely cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Elaine.
I'm
She's at
into-
work.
Yeah, she is. She's giving us the grand tour. Oh, we lost
Yeah.
her. She'll be back. Are you aware and do you care that some airlines welcome dogs on board, but Bark Air is for dog royalty? They've teamed up with a private charter
cute.
company. You know what it is? Yes, I am your source of news.
Yes, you are my source of news. Elaine, your audio is off.
Oh, wow. She's at a game.
Wow. Live studio audience for this show.
A sports game. Wow. This is our audience. These are our 20 viewers, and we thank each and every single one of you.
We found them. We finally found them.
Yay, these are our
Well, viewers.
viewers. Thank you, Elaine.
Can't hear you.
Are you aware and do you care that 100 puppies marched through Newark Liberty International Airport for guide dog training, helping the pups get accustomed to leading the blind and visually impaired people through difficult settings? I might have a picture of that later.
No, you didn't put that on the news. I didn't see it.
Oh, I did, but you didn't see it. I know.
Kathryn,
Elaine
you
is-
have to keep your mom informed.
I know, I'm a monster.
I was
Elaine is-
not aware, but that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are you aware and do you care that dairy brands are getting to celebrate National Star Wars Day by offering blue milk? So the jugs all feature labels with characters like Luke and Darth.
Oh, cool.
Wait, so the milk cartons are like dead Jedis? They have like a glow around them?
Oh no, it's blue milk.
It's missing Jedi's in the back.
That too.
Why is it milk? Why is it blue?
Because that's what Luke was drinking. He was drinking blue milk in the when you first see
Oh,
him.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
thing.
That's true. Yeah.
And he also did
okay.
green milk.
Yeah.
Did that come out of a blue cow?
I hope so. A blue
Probably.
space cow. Oh
Okay.
no, we're disconnecting and reconnecting. Reconnection was successful. I hope it's true. All right. So we're either on air or not, but let's just continue like we are. All right. So now that brings me to, and Elaine was just here, but now she's not, which is perfect timing for uplifting animal news with Elaine Vario. Just kidding, it's me. I've got pictures.
Oh,
guys.
I have
You
one.
do? Let's hear it.
What?
Scientists observe an orangutan that was injured, and it took leaves, and I think the chemicals out of the leaves and made a cream, and it medicated itself. And it's the first time that scientists ever saw an animal self-medicate.
Wow.
Yeah, I posted it on the Are You Aware and Do You Care?
Yeah, and I'm sharing it. I'm sharing a picture of it right now because I thought it was cute. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. Oh my God, do you guys hear my cat? She's so loud. I love her. All right, Pier 39 is getting a lot of attention right now. It's seeing the largest number of sea lions gathered in about 15 years. That is in San Francisco, and that's over 1,000 sea lions. Kind of interesting. We've also got
Very good.
Noel. Go on.
The sea lions are going to take over the world.
I hope so. They deserve it. We've got Noel here, who was found wandering and became a lucky little superstar. Noel is a rescue dog for one of being alone in the world to being the star of the comedy show Lopez versus Lopez. Not Lopez, but this dog right here is the star. I like how they just said he's the star. Go on.
The show stopped recording.
Oh, it
Oh,
did? For sure?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I guess that was our show. Should we just start again?
we can start again.
We could, today's show has an intermission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Or can we
Stop
just-
streaming.
Could you just erase that footage and or you know what I'm saying, like over like to
All right, I'm going to jump. I'm going to go take a nap.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Thanks,
Nick
Nick.
don't. Yeah. Nick
Jeez.
doesn't care.
Yeah, Nick.
He's aware of it.
I'm
He doesn't care.
Good night, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, Nick.
It says stopping stream.
Speaking of what you were, but what you were talking about earlier about the rest, was it called Rat Park?
Rat
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Rat
Okay.
hole, rat park, rat hole.
I
Rats
found information about it. They took a whole bunch of rats, put them in just a big
Hey, let's
enclosure and I can't even talk enclosure
Mhm.
and just let them roam free, and like they were free to eat, drink, basically do whatever they wanted, you know. And they also had water that was it doesn't say what it was, but it was a drug-filled water bottle.
Oh.
They also had that option, and it actually says that they did occasionally imbibe the word imbibe in that bottle, but none of the rats ever became addicted to it. But they just occasionally went to it, you know.
I'm gonna start
and it was
streaming.
It was in the 70s is whenever it happened.
I'm gonna start streaming. I guess I'm gonna do the song again, the intro. But I'm gonna start streaming and see if it works. Wait, what? We need to set up a broadcast. Manage broadcast.
And then we have to do a segment about Eric's shirt.
Create broadcast. Creating broadcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Intro. Start streaming. Song. We are back. Welcome, everybody. This is now Uplifting Animal News, where Matt Capazzi has a story for us that I will share the picture for. If you didn't hear it before, we've got plant medicine.
Yeah. So scientists observed an orangutan self-medicate. It's the first time that scientists have seen an animal do that. The orangutan, it probably got into a fight, or and it cut itself. So what it did was it pulled some leaves off of a tree, and then eventually it used that on its cut, and the cut healed. So it's kind of, so scientists were just like, holy crap, that was the first time we saw that.
That's
so
incredible.
It got into
such a genius.
So it got into an orangutan.
Oh, it did. Record number, yes it was. Pier 39 is getting a lot of attention right now because it's seeing the largest number of sea lions gathered in about 15 years. Pier 39 says they've counted about 1,000 sea lions this week, and that is in San Francisco, in case you are wondering. Kind of amazing. Wow. Speaking of amazing, we've got,
also,
go on.
I hope nobody cuts the sea lion, because it's rude to cut the lion.
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow. Speaking of amazing, there's a tiny note. Next time. There was a tiny dog found wandering around LA, and it became the superstar of a show. Lucky Chance Encounter. Noel the rescue dog went from being all alone in the world to being the star of an NBC show called Lopez versus Lopez. We've got a situation here. Wally Gator is missing. A Pennsylvania man is pleading for the safe return of his emotional support alligator, Wally Gator. And he's amassed more than 100,000 followers on TikTok alone and disappeared on a trip from Lebanon, Pennsylvania to Brunswick, Georgia. The details, I don't know, but I hope he finds his gator, guys.
Yeah.
I wonder
if
there's any like identification, like a tag or anything on it to tell.
Chip.
Okay.
No, I'm asking, like a little chip.
Oh yeah, like something like that, just to know that it's a support animal and not just a wild gator.
Wait, so that guy can go around in public with his support alligator?
Thank you. That's my question.
Yep.
I mean,
really, just go back a minute. Back it up. So I've got okay. So a man has an alligator.
Right, Wally Gator.
Okay, fully grown.
Looks small, but I'm sure it's a full gator.
Okay, but they grow.
Right.
So he's got this gator on a leash.
Yep.
And he takes it like out.
Yep. And he went on
a
trip.
Got out of the leash. Okay.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But the way you're answering these questions, Kathryn, it's like, yeah, I don't see what your problem is.
Yeah.
You're like, where's the unusual thing there?
What's the unusual thing here? I see nothing here that's strange.
People are There's
I
people
know.
everywhere walking gators nowadays. You know?
Like, like his lawyer.
Doesn't he need papers to make it an emotional support animal?
I'm sure he's got them.
So you're
I'm
telling
sure
me
this is self-declared on his
some
part.
vet gave him a paper that says, yeah, it's okay to put a gator out in public.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like, you know, like my post-it
I'm
note here.
buying it.
I mean, it
And
could
it
be
doesn't have like
different.
a muzzle. You got to muzzle a damn pit bull. You don't got to
It's an
muzzle a
official
gator.
post-it.
It could
Apparently
be
not.
different and
Not from this
different.
picture. From this picture,
could
it
be
looks
different.
like no muzzle.
Not buying it. Not
Well,
buying it.
check
Hey,
out Wally Gator and follow on
oh,
TikTok.
I believe
I mean,
Wally
the-
Gator.
The
I believe
rules,
Wally Gator is there to be visualized, but I don't believe the story.
See,
the
here we
rules. I
go.
mean,
There's the
yeah.
no.
My gator
See,
is
we
safe.
got it.
but what I was gonna say is the rules could be different in every state. I don't know how it works.
Eric, it's a
Yes.
gator.
Yeah, I understand.
See, if this
Yeah.
were Florida, I can at least imagine there at least being some sort of, you know,
No, I'm not
law.
saying. I'm
Even
not saying
the
that.
Floridians know enough not to give it an emotional support thing.
I'm
Give me
not
a break.
saying. I mean, I'm not saying that should be the law.
I'm not even buying this.
I'm just saying that could be the law. You know,
I'm not-
I don't
I'm
know the law.
Some fool might not want to do that, but I am buying that anybody would give them the right to do it. You got to muzzle a pit bull.
I don't know if you do.
Yeah, you do.
Not here. All right, guys. In what?
You know it's off again, right?
It's off again?
Yeah.
Guys, are we off
Oh,
again?
really?
Oh no, it says recording.
Watching it on YouTube. so
Okay.
you need confirmation.
Well, I'm just making
It
sure.
was only on for 3 minutes.
Well, if he's saying it and he's watching it, then he's telling you.
You're
All
having
right, I'm
Wi-Fi problems.
stopping the stream again.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm just sitting here eating cashews with cranberries. They're very good.
Nice. Okay, so first of all, I found it. I found something. It says in
Alligator?
areas. It says in areas where people can legally own alligators, it is possible for them to be considered emotional support animals.
Wow.
It was going from Pennsylvania to where?
No, it doesn't say what state. It doesn't say what area. It just says in areas where people can legally own alligators.
Okay,
It is-
Google. What are the areas where they can do that?
Okay.
Because I'm still not buying it.
All right, I've just started streaming. We're either on or we're not. We're on Wally Gator. My mother doesn't believe it.
Not
May or
buying
may
it.
not be true.
Not buying it. I'm not buying the fact that some fool wants that. I just how you
You just
do
don't think
that?
this is on the up and up.
I mean, come on.
I think that other people will probably get emotional support animals in reaction to their neighbor having an alligator as an emotional support animal. So it's just going to go back and forth.
Okay, this is America. They got a gun.
No, you don't have an
They
emotional
got to go
support
or they
gun.
got a gun. Both of
Got a
those are
gun.
acceptable.
Got a gun. Hell, my
Okay.
neighbor had.
So I don't know how this is possible because this don't make no sense. So
Yeah.
the guy lives in Pennsylvania, right? It says the only state in the U.S. where it's legal to own a pet alligator is Texas.
What? Okay.
So that
So-
guy's breaking the law.
So I
Unless
don't
it's an
know-
emotional
So
support
not only is
gator,
he
it's a
breaking
different
the law, but somebody gave him a certificate that calls that an emotional support animal. Yeah,
It's a
no.
post-it.
Oh, okay.
I just made one.
Let's see,
But-
Greg.
I saw that.
See,
I
it's
saw
right
that.
here.
I saw
It's
that.
right
I
here.
saw that. Yeah, got it.
My gator
Black
is
and white.
safe.
See, that's how you make things legal.
Wait a
Yeah.
second.
Right there in writing.
No.
And I'm
Just
willing
know
to
what?
sell this certificate to anyone who
Oh,
would
it's a
use it.
certificate.
I just found
Yeah,
a
Mr.
conflicting article. I found another source that says you can also own one in Rhode Island, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Delaware, Idaho, Indiana, Missouri, and Texas.
But
Pennsylvania?
not where, but not where that guy lives.
No Pennsylvania.
Well, we
There you
don't
go.
know that he
Man.
lives in Pennsylvania. We just know that he was going. Nope, it's a Pennsylvania man. Never mind.
Wow, I wonder if Pennsylvania man ever met Florida man.
I'm sure, but he was way tamer. All right, I'm so scared to do these next bits because I don't know if it's gonna work. But let's see. We've got some pandas. All right, coming over from China and they've got names. I don't know how to pronounce them, but the male is Yu Chuan and the female is Xin Bao, and they're super duper cute. Check them out. Okay, let me find the next one. I'm like so worried. Okay, so we've got, speaking of Florida man, we've got Florida monkeys. Yes, that's right. Florida is home to diverse wildlife, including alligators, bears, bobcats, and yes, even monkeys. Residents in and around Groveland, I don't know if that's near you, have reported sightings of a loose primate wandering the local streets. So there you have it. I don't know if it's a situation that is universal, but I would love a monkey. Speaking of, we've got some woodpeckers over here who are not the first animal to be caught on camera ringing a bell, but they're getting a lot of attention after they were seen trying using its beak to ring the bell. I don't know where I'm saying break. And a mountain lion was found in a shed and released.
Holy shed.
Yeah. Also, a reminder that the cicadas have emerged in South Carolina and that their pee is
saw that
fluid
too.
dynamics. Are we off again?
It never came back on.
It never came back on.
Actually, I'm looking at YouTube and it says live, but
Are we live?
well, it's going back and forth. Now it's saying live.
Yeah,
Give it up.
that's new.
It doesn't say live.
But that's new.
Keep going.
Okay.
But then if you open the video, it says that it's a minute and 46 seconds. So I don't know. It's saying two things at once.
I don't know either. We've got a new dinosaur, we've got a new snail, and maybe we're doing a show, maybe we're not. We're back. Hi.
Yeah, it stopped. It stopped.
It definitely stopped.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
Okay,
Yes.
so while we're, boo. I can't do it, but boo. I just wanted to say, I found another thing. It says, pet alligator legality for 2024. Pennsylvania is on that list.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on. I don't know
Okay.
what the problem is.
There is a total of 10 states that it is legal.
Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi. It's not.
Yeah,
It keeps sleeping.
gotta figure that out.
The booster's on.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
Bull is back and he's better than
Last
ever.
week.
Hmm?
It was going good for weeks until last week.
Yeah.
Remember he lost.
Something happened?
Yeah, last week we had the same problem. We ended early without knowing it.
What happened?
Oh,
I don't know. Wi-Fi.
What's wrong with your Wi-Fi?
Everything's off.
Everything is off?
Well, nothing's drawing from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. But I think that's
see
what
you.
the problem is.
Could it be the Zoom thing or the YouTube thing?
It could be the OBS I'm using.
Because I see you and your Wi-Fi seems to be working fine.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It might be OBS